Hello everyone, so welcome to my class. Before we begin, I hope you were able to find a comfortable spot at your home to join us today. So let's start with a few reminders that I would like you to keep in mind as the class is ongoing. Okay, so we have here some few reminders. So the first one is pay attention. Please pay close attention to our lesson that we are going to discuss for today and ask questions politely. Ask questions politely if there is something that you don't quite understand. You can send me a direct message and I'll do my best to respond as soon as possible. Also, remember that this lesson is for academic purposes only, so sharing or reposting this video is not allowed. Now, let's begin our journey into the story of how the moon and the stars came to be. So this folktale comes from Bukidnon, a province in Mindanao. It was recorded in the book Philippine Folk Tales by Mabel Cook Cole, published in 1916. You can find it on page 92 under the section about the wild tribes of Mindanao. So let's explore the story together. How the moon and the stars came to be. One day, in the times when the sky was close to the ground, a spinster went out to pound rice. Before she began her work, she took off the beads from around her neck and the comb from her hair and hung them on the sky, which at that time looked like coral rock. Then she began working, and each time that she raised her pestle into the air, it struck the sky. For some time she pounded the rice, and then she raised the pestle so high that it struck the sky very hard. Immediately, the sky began to rise, and it went up so far that she lost her ornaments. Never did they came down, for the comb became the moon, and the beads are the stars that are scattered about. Based from the folktale that we have read a while ago, how did the moon and the stars form? So we have here the comb became the moon and the beads became the stars. So these two ornaments was from a spinster. It is a woman who was no longer young and unlikely to marry. So at that time she hung these two ornaments in the sky because she wanted to pound rice. And when she accidentally struck the sky with her pestle, in that moment the ornaments she had hung nearby flew up into the heavens. So these ornaments became what we now see as the moon and the stars. So this folktale carries several important lessons for us to reflect on. So we have here the moral of the story that I was able to identify in this folktale. So let's start with the first one. Be kind to nature. First, it highlights the need to treat nature with kindness and care. When the spinster struck the sky, it moved far away to avoid being harmed again. Similarly, when we harm the environment, the damage may be permanent. As the saying goes, nature can live without humans, but humans cannot live without nature. That is why it is important for us to take care of Mother Nature. Carefully think before acting. Second, the story reminds us to think carefully about our actions. Sometimes, the choices we make, like the spinster losing her comb and beads, can have lasting and irreversible consequences. However, it also shows that losing something isn't always a negative thing. Sometimes, losing things or letting go can create space for something greater and more beautiful, just like how the moon and the stars now light up the night sky. Finally, the story encourages us to consider how we respond to challenges in life. Our reactions shape our understanding of the world and influences our personal growth. The folktale ends without a clear conclusion. So, before I end this lesson, I would like to ask you a question. If you could end this story, how would you do it? Would you want the spinster to regret her actions and strive to recover what she lost? Or would you have her embrace the beauty of the sky and learn the art of letting go? So I guess that would be it for our class for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope we are able to ace that exam. Bye bye.